What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage. Coming to the plate now, Randall Flutie, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Short, reined in. Fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. The next to bat for Atlanta, Randall Flutie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down and hits this one on the ground to short. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Tiny Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this,
a dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Up on that ball. Great job.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Flores. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Now in the box, Kenny Rodriguez.
Now batting.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Samuel Moreno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Down.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Ready for another shot now, Vinny Irizarry. The 1-2. Ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rene De La Cruz. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well.
At the plate, Tiny Dick. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Flores. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Randall Flutie. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Tiny Dick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, right guy, right
and
spot.
again a throw.
Hey.
A dive, but he's back. Popped him up. Robles shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Kenny Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. 8-5 today. The Braves used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. We are under the bright. Robert Castilla will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Tiny Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Brooks, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there,
Find the ball,
base
find the
hit.
ball, find the ball. Man, you
Wow,
smoked
I'm
that
shocked
thing.
he
Attaboy,
even
good
pulled the
job.
trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in, Andres Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground in first base. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. At the plate, John Hayes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Stepping into the box, Randall Flutie.
Number 5, shortstop.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Now batting, Vinny Irizarry.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny
The 2-1.
Irizarry.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Leading off the inning, Tiny Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-1. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
1-2.
1-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
Now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Wagner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in, Antonio Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Short.
1-1-1.
Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Ready once again. Tiny.
Power. He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared
Hey,
up on that
pitchers, you
sucker.
better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. He's got it. In
Beat it out,
time
beat it
to
out,
first,
beat it
and
out.
there are 2 away. So striding forward now, John Hayes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on
The
it.
1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Tiny Dick.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Kurt Wagner.
Hey, we got no out.
The center fielder, Kurt Wagner.
The 1-2. To short. Reined in. And that's the first out. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Digging in, Tiny Dick. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Coppola has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Tiny Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Flores, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Into the box now, John Hayes.
The first baseman, number 7, John Hayes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Jack Vincent, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against.
And he is safe at the plate as he beats. Now at the plate, Tiny Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
A ball and a strike now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig Coppola. Now the 1-1 pitch. The ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tiny Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And not in time as the run scores.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
Let her rip right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner at second here with one man out.
Right now.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Your attention, please. Pitching for the Braves, number 14, Andres Perez.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. One on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Digging in and looking for more, Tiny Dick. He singled his last time up. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay. Throw won't get him.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in, Andres Flores. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runner goes for third. High in the air out towards shallow right. Irizarry is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, John Haynes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Phillies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really... We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another.
What's the play ball? Out. He's out. You're out. Out.
Settling in now, Tiny Dick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tiny Dick.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Doyle is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Philly. Next up from New York, Robbie Casilla.
Now batting, shortstop, Robbie Casilla.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. Could be 2. Up to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Into the box now, Tiny Dick. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Tiny Dick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Melendez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Felipe Piedra.
Rounded to short. Right to him. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Number 69,
Come on, big guy.
Dick.
No balls and 1 strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, see it.
Again, a 1-2.
Nope.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Get your pitches right. Let's go, big guy. Good spot.
Second baseman, Aaron.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dave Ostrander takes over to start. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Mets led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball. In now, Mario Melendez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. So stepping in, Tiny Dick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means.
At the plate, Charlie Costello. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Castellano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. There's one.
Out.
On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Estrada.
The batter, the third baseman, Albert Estrada.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Felipe Piedra. 2 on, 2 going to come up empty here. Is that ready to take his hacks again? Tiny Dick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And it's right here one time.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Hey, you got it. No one
3-0 pitch on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping up now, Kenny Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1. Pitch popped up. Piedra has a play. 1 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end. Ready for another chance? Tiny Dick. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And it's fouled away.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
The right fielder, number 31.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Digging in once again, Kenny Rodriguez. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll come home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works is the top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mario Melendez. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Albert Estrada.
Now batting.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Tiny Dick. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
0-1 the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Here we go, big guy. Come on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field.
You're going.
Rosales rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And another throw over, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over, and he'll dive back in. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gutierrez is back to the warning track and is able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Phillies get a couple. the ground to short. Could this to second for one, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the... Digging in, Tiny Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Pitch popped up. Ferreira is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they get. So next to the plate for the Phils, Tiny Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he'll whip this one over to first. So in now for San Francisco, Roberto Cora. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored. Hit on the ground to short. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in now, Tiny Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Andres Flores, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Dick stands at first with one out. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball four, and it's first and second now with one away. Stepping into the box, John Hayes.
The first baseman, number 7.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. Ready now, Kenny Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Richie Phipps. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Tiny Dick. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. Rosales is on his way home. He will score, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy with it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Desmond Kirshner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 7-5.
They like the can right there.
So striding in, Tiny Dick. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Parrish benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and a tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. MLB The Show. Striding into the box, Tiny Dick is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
The 0-1 delivery.
One ball, one
Danny
strike.
Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Runner going a second time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Lombard is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Freddie Silva, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Slowly to the left side. Scooped up. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jonah Bergman. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard liner, but picked up on. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tiny Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1 home. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tiny Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Find it.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Now in the box, Andres Flores. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. Tiny Dick. He singled his last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
France is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Fry will get there as he takes care of this one for a 1-run finish. 4-3 the final tally today. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon base. Striding in, Tiny Dick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tiny Dick. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, Dero. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Hal Lombard, and he's really been feeling it.
Bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boy.
Stepping in, Jonah Bergman.
Now batting, catcher, Jonah Bergman.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in to second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Tiny Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Tiny Dick will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he'll step on the bag himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 39, Luke Castro.
Short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Standing in, Tiny Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I'll see him stop him.
Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get it. 8-5 today. The Philadelphia Phillies slugged their way to victory with 15. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Richie Cruz will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Tiny Dick, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Cruz has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Flores, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to... Striding in for Houston, Johnny Martinez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Fielded clean. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Garrett Lustig.
To securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Tiny Dick. Fastball well outside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martinez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Next up for the Stros, Garrett Lustig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitch to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is or anything on the ground. The way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
At the plate, Tiny Dick. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled off.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog. Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Digging in, Tiny Dick. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And the 2-out threat will not come. Ready once again, Johnny Martinez. In a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Eric Moreland is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Tiny Dick comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves.
Now batting, Gilberto Jimenez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 3-2 pitch. To short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding forward now, Tiny Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in, Jermaine McGraw.
The third baseman, number 13.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
2 down, 2 down.
To short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Now at the plate, Jermaine McGraw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Tiny Dick.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.